Brown is definitely a young gun. I think Pat is just doing this as one last hoorah. You know, we're going to go in there and have fun with it. I can attest to the nerves being gone when that happens, whenever you don't care about, you know, winning or losing, you're just here to have fun. So I'm excited to see what Pat does, and Seth, we're just getting started, so let's see how it goes.
Man, Pat takes the center aggressively.
Yeah, Pat was he was a tough cat back in the day, man.
Great head position.
Great head position. Great
good old
hook.
American wrestling.
Seth Brown doing a good job of getting the head position back. Yes, yes. That's
little known fact. A young Mitchell Tremolli was actually supposed to fight Pat Seidel.
Yes, we were supposed to fight at one point in time. Who knows what happened back in the day? It was really the wild, wild west in MMA. So I got his name down the fight, and then something happened before, and who knows? We probably both ended up with new opponents.
Man.
And Pat Seidel is just putting it on him. He is nonstop pressure. Smart here, great head position.
Crowd likes it.
Hey, starting to turn him to put his head on the cage. Look,
trapping that inside butterfly hook, pressuring the knee down,
passes
steadily.
Slick.
Yes, the wisdom of Pat Seidel.
Recognize danger, big whizzer, big step over. Better to get back in guard than go on bottom.
Dropping
nice
some good elbows. Yeah, doing a really good job here using his hips. Making Seth Brown's guard of no use by that good hip pressure there. Seth's doing a good job of controlling the hands, limiting the damage from the ground and pound. He needs to really elevate those hips, though, and get...
huge shots by Seidel.
Seidel back in the guard now. Being smart, though. Doing the same pass now for the second time.
Sitting into Keisugatami. Yep, full cut pass. Side control acquired. Looking for his cross face. Brown doing a really good job of framing off and not letting him control the head, but that doesn't stop the pressure.
And Seth is hugging the head. He really should be creating a frame here to get some space. It doesn't make a lot of sense to hug the head and push to the hip because you're keeping him on you.
Nice swing through, getting that knee inside. Seidel with an
over with the triangle here.
option.
We just saw a big triangle in the last Seidel.
Great scrambling by Seidel. Awesome footwork.
Yep.
Cage getting in his way. He has to be very careful of that trapped leg, not allowing it out for a triangle.
And
hands on right in.
Nice.
Veteran move by Seidel.
Yep. Staying on top of that, making sure that his foot is not able to creep out.
Man, a lot of these young guns don't know what it's like dealing with like a true fit veteran. Yeah. It was different in our day. The guys are just meaner, grittier, just built different. There was no glitz or glamour. It was like $300 and a beer.
Yeah,
and
everyone was a dog.
Yeah.
You didn't fight if you weren't a dog because there was no money, there was no fame. There was just a hard-nosed fight.
It's one of the great things about the golden era of MMA. Beautiful mount by Seidel. Quick adjustment, cuts him in half with that shin, and he's in mount. Brown doing his best to hang on, but it is for naught. Seidel is going to peel him off like a banana and start
talking about
bashing
earlier,
face.
being mean. Guys like Pat Seidel know how to be mean. Look at him using his hips.
Boom. Vicious.
Oh, some nasty elbows from Pat on top. Seth doing a good job of getting his feet on the cage. Let's see if he can use it now to bridge and get Pat off.
In this position, Pat's best off. Pulling him off the fence. Take away that angle and opportunity from him.
Yeah, go ahead and drag him up a little bit.
Pat went for the mounted triangle but missed it.
Man, Seth did such a great job there of using the cage. Attacking an arm bar here. Not real deep. I think the elbow's already out. But now in a heel hook.
The heel hook.
This is not what I expected to see from an old school guy. Oh, man, and Seth doing a great job at just creating that pressure and getting right past it. Now he's on top with a minute to work. Let's see how this goes.
If Seidel elevates him, it might put him in guillotine danger.
I think the cage is going to keep him from being guillotined, though.
He's reacting.
You should put him on the cage. Put Seth Brown on the cage. There you go. Takes away the choke there. Pat Seidel, again, a veteran move. But Seth doing a good job here at the end of the first round. Let's see how Pat can handle this going into the second. We got 30 seconds left.
30 seconds to go. Brown pinned up against the fence. Seidel giving the business. Listening to his corner. Just taking a moment.
Pat
check it out.
literally turned and looked at Seth's corner. roasting.
Bashing.
Great hammer fist. 8 seconds left. Back of the head. Seth throws some elbows from bottom.
And that's round number 1.
In the books. Pat Seidel with an impressive performance. Seth is smiling. Pat doesn't look to be breathing heavy.
Good old American wrestling.
Yes, sir. He's got the shorts as well. I'm not sure what they're discussing right now.
Just how manly he is. Just the sheer masculinity of that first round.
I think Pat was complaining about some eye pokes. Incidental, not on purpose.
The crowd really getting behind Pat Seidel.
Yeah, Pat looks fit. If he can do this for 3 rounds, that's going to be impressive, man.
Man, if he starts getting ground and pound like he did at the end of the first, he might not need 3 rounds.
Good job here again, establishing the head pressure against the cage.
Tight waist.
Good underhook.
Deep underhook. Good head pressure. If you can't punch him, knee him in the mush.
Nice little
right on the head and arm.
Nice.
Man, Pat can wrestle, bro.
Yeah, that was a great transition there from the front headlock.
Great changeup. Splitting the legs, looking for the power twist.
Yep.
He can kick that base foot out or ankle pick it.
Nah.
Seth trying to jump
Seth's
the back.
that, but
Seidel's sitting him down. Beautiful work.
It's not going to work against a guy like Pat Seidel. You're going to have to be explosive because Pat is very much so explosive.
Extremely.
Yeah, the crowd is getting hyped. They are behind Pat Seidel for all these takedowns.
Well, it shows the kind of community that we have here in Fort Pierce. They're not just cheering for these knockout brawlers. They're cheering takedowns. They're cheering guard passes. They're cheering back attack transitions.
Yeah, man.
This is an educated fan base up here in Florida.
Yeah, Rise of the Warriors been putting on events for over 10 years now here in Fort Pierce, so they've gotten their fair share of MMA here, and they know a good fight when they see one.
Seidel with gnarly tight elbows right into the ear of Seth Brown.
That's a hard spot for Seth to be in. He really needs to get his head off the cage, man. You don't want to keep your head on the cage for too long.
Man, all of our grapplers tonight have really been utilizing the walls and utilizing the area allowed for them in the Combatagon.
And this is what we mean about just being mean, being a dog. Look at Pat Seidel dropping little short elbows on the ribs, short elbow. Even though he has a high guard, he still feels that elbow on his head.
A fight is not all highlights. It takes small base work to set up those huge opportunities.
And Pat's putting in a good amount of that. That if he can keep this up for...
Big hammer fist. Brown trying to kick him off, but the fence there to save Seidel's position. Heavy shoulder pressure. Back on the grind. Clearing the half, looking to step over into the mount. Accepting half with a butterfly hook. Not much Brown can do here this close to the wall. Seidel digging the Katakatame. You see the head down. He's looking to push that elbow up. Brown saves himself, pummels that arm inside. This crowd is rabid for Pat Seidel right now. The language that I'm hearing is quite surprising.
Seth throwing some shots from bottom and just getting Pat Seidel to wake up on top. You got to be careful throwing those shots from the bottom.
He's talking to the ref. I'm not sure what about.
That was a little bit of a headbutt.
Oh, those are definitely headbutts. You got to be careful with that, Pat. This isn't Vale Tudo Brazil.
Throwing the headbutts to the chest. Indeed. Seth was laughing about it.
Another kick, like high kick pass,
yep.
Knee pressure, stepping over, smothering the butterfly.
Same pass.
Seidel leg pinning, setting himself up for success. Putting the knee in as a trick, but freeing the foot. Great pass by Pat Seidel. Awesome pressure.
Heavy, heavy hips.
Looking to work that crucifix. Seth turning down. Great guard recovery by Brown.
That was great guard retention there from Seth.
One minute to go on the combat clock here at Combat Night Pro Fort Pierce. If you're not already, follow us, Combat Night MMA. And be sure to go to combatnight.com for all of your Combat Night needs.
Yeah, Seth's really got to work, get his feet on the hips, push him away, work your way to the cage. Staying here is not going to win the fight. We have seen quite a few comebacks in the third round today, though. So
maybe Seth is planning on one of those Hail Marys in the third, because the second is fast passing him.
I think Rutgers was just telling him to work. Pat Seidel says okay. They're throwing some elbows.
Our referees here will allow you to work as long as you're working. Don't sit here and hump. This is not the place.
Pat Seidel with another impressive. Oh, opens up there at the end. Can't wait to see this third round.
Great consistency in pressure by Pat Seidel. Beautiful wrestling, beautiful passing, great cage control. I gotta say, 2 up for Seidel right now.
So what's Seth Brown got to do?
If I'm Seth Brown, I'm just running across the cage with a Superman flying knee. Because as it looks, one way or another, you're going to be on your back. You might as well pull out a bazooka and find out how it goes.
Third and final round coming up.
You know, as much as Brown's been taken for a ride, he really doesn't look all that bad. You know? Oh, big headbutt or clash of heads between the two. Seidel does not care. A dog on the single. Big takedown. Getting inside that half butterfly and just putting Brown right back in the fence. Time to get to work. You know what they say, Mitch? You don't have to take big swings with a hammer to build a statue.
No, and you know, Seth Brown came out with a smile on his face, wanting to touch gloves and say what's up to Pat in the third round. And Pat touched gloves, but it didn't look like he really cared to. He was ready to fight some more. He got right back in his face.
Too much glove touching in modern era MMA. Dude, we got 15 minutes. I'm going to touch your glove before with the referee. I'm going to touch your glove at the beginning of the first round. But for the next 14 minutes and 58 seconds, it is my job to make your life a living hell.
Indeed. Not sure what's going on right now.
It looks like he's trying to wiggle that right hand into maybe a pummel or a strip to get some space. This is an awkward north-south.
It's very awkward north-south. Seth doing a good job at getting his legs in between them. Pat Seidel ends up clearing them, throwing some knees to the shoulders.
Or he may be looking for the Jeff Munson special. Nope, elbows to the face. Man, the crowd is rabid tonight.
Yeah, every fight has just been a ton of energy.
Again, another fight where I'm shocked we don't have any blood with the amount of elbows that have been cleanly landed.
A lot of elbows have landed. Seth really needs to use that cage to reverse his position here.
Pat's in an okay spot. With that forearm across the neck, if Brown does push off the cage, he's just going to choke himself. Seidel quick with the hips, quick with the knee slide. But Seth out the back. Just about 3 minutes to work. Seidel already up to the feet. Pummeling in, forearm shield inside.
Look for the knees now. The knee's wide open right now.
Back on the single, run the pipe finish. Down in that half guard yet again. Seidel putting on a wrestling clinic here.
Yeah, that was a very nice takedown from Seidel once again. And Seth is just kind of, this is the story of the fight. He's kind of been accepting being down. I know Pat is it's not easy to get him off of you, but you've got to really fight like you're that third animal getting on Noah's Ark and you want to get on. You got to keep one of them off. And Pat Seidel is that guy right now. So Seth's got to go for broke here.
He has no other option. He's got 2 minutes. If he wants any chance at a W, he's got to channel his inner Barrington and hope for the best. Or at the very least get those legs working for him.
This butterfly guard has just not done him any justice tonight. He's been in it a lot, and Seidel does such a good job of just using his hips to stuff that butterfly hook.
Butterfly needs space to work.
Yeah.
Pat is keeping his knees so tight to the hips, he has no opportunity.
A bicep
Good old
slicer.
control.
Give it a look. Seth, great job at recovering guard retention, but you gotta work on getting up here.
We got 1 minute left.
Yeah, Pat is just giving no space. He's going for those triangles, but Pat's smothering him. Still got 40 seconds left, though.
41 seconds to go. Man, how many calories do you think you burn in 15 minutes like this? 300-400?
I mean, a guy who's wrestled his whole life, probably less than the average guy would, but me, I would probably burn a lot of calories.
Can I wear my Whoop strap when I fight? The people want to know, Mitchell.
I think if you could hide it underneath one of those ankle braces, you probably could.
Hide under the glove. Perfect. The crowd losing it. Man, what a fight. What a fight.
Wow, they loved every minute of it. I love it. I love it. It was a wrestling clinic, and the fans loved every single second of it.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to our judges' scorecards, and they've awarded your winner by way of unanimous decision out of the red corner,
Man, Fort Pierce turned up for Patrick Seidel. Beautiful victory, dominant.